Welcome back to our 2022 rookie profile of Isaiah Spiller, running back, Texas A&M. Spiller's a four-star prospect. He came to Texas A&M, produced strong these last 3 years, almost had 3,000-yard campaigns, facing good competition. A&M is a good school that faces good competition on a weekly basis, and Spiller produced. Right now, he's looking like he's probably the second running back taken in the NFL draft. Depending on who you look at, some of them have him going right behind Kenneth Walker as one of the top backs in this class, and for good reason. When you look at the size, speed comps to what we have in the NFL already, David Johnson is prime, healthy Chris Carson, Zeke, Joe Mixon. This is the type of guy that you get with an Isaiah Spiller. You get the three-down type, the prototypical running back that people fall in love with. This guy can do it all. When you look at how A&M used him, didn't get moved outside as a pure receiver a whole lot. He did take a couple snaps from the outside and I think even a few from the slot when you look at his snap counts over his career. But this guy is a very strong profile. We expect him to run somewhere around the 4.5 range. The combine will be really interesting to see in that aspect, but very strong character, very good player, and definitely somebody that's going to be one of the first backs taken. We probably see him in a round 2-3 type place where you start to see some of those high-end running backs go. Early projections were the day 3 back. With what he did again this year at A&M, he's going to be one of the first backs taken. So when talking about pros, remember with Spiller, you're getting a 6 foot, 215-ish plus pound running back here. This guy's very shifty. The guy's got a lot of great lateral quickness. He's got great vision. He's got, I would venture to say, arguably one of the best set of eyes and football mind from the running back position in the college right now. Very talented running back. When you're talking about his ability to take hits and really to be a power back, as well as being shifty to be a little bit more of a between the tackles gap type guy, I mean, there's just so much to like about Isaiah Spiller's game. Definitely one of the bigger pluses for him is his hands and catching out of the backfield. Really good on screens, wheel routes, some of those things. Like I said a little bit earlier, he very minimally as an outside type wide receiver in those positions, slot and outside. But when catching out of the backfield, really good. Definitely one of the better ones in this class for sure. Though on the flip side, when you're looking at the cons of a player like Isaiah Spiller, there are some concerns about his ability to make things happen when there isn't. So the hole isn't there or the blocking breaks down. Can he ad-lib and make some things happen on his own? There's concern there. The patience. We said a positive was patience. Sometimes this patience goes too far and he gets tackled for loss behind the line because he waited too long for something to happen. That can be a concern. The ability to get yacked because he doesn't have elite top-end speed and explosiveness. There's concern there. Interest, almost willingness to look for contact because he's big and powerful and just a really strong running back. There's durability concerns and things like that. There are some guys on the team that think he gets tackled maybe a little too easily, doesn't get off that first contact as easily and get some of those extra yards, the tough yards and things like that. There are plenty of concerns to go with the large amount of positives we have about a guy like Isaiah Spiller. That's why it's really interesting to see how this process unfolds. And make sure to let us know in the comments below, what do you think about a guy like Isaiah Spiller?